Welcome back, everybody. So I've got a little bit of a different line of direction that I'm going to take for this build. I think I'm going to not do the LS build now, or go the LS direction I should say. I've got this here which is another 253. This 253 has a cam, has oversized pistons, it's a good runner. These heads are actually for 308s and they've been full recons with new valves, heavy duty springs, etc, etc. Believed to be a good runner. Got it pretty cheap, $400. Also came with a whole lot of other bits and pieces. Is it in here? I think in here it also, oh no, it's got all the Disney and everything. Oh, here we go. This is the best part that it came with, but this wasn't. This was actually extra. So Elderbrock manifolds, near new, well, pretty, only like 3,000 Ks old, so still new Holley carburetor. I think it's a 650, so might be a little big for the old 253. But if it is, I'll just have to, I don't know, get a smaller one or rejet it. Maybe get a smaller one because then I can sit that on top of the manifold for the LS. That'll be a good one for the LS, so it won't go to waste. But that's the route I think I'm going to take. Reason for going this way as well, period correct obviously, and I won't have to worry about getting it engineered, even though the WB is factory 6-cylinder. Because they came out with 253s in them, I can put this in legally without an engineer's certificate or cert plate, whatever it is over here, and it's legal. I'm not sure if I can put a 308 in it and have it legal, but 253 I know I can. I can't put a Chev in it because they didn't come out with Chevs, the HQs did. So next step from here is to start pulling a few things off to clean it up. I've got head gaskets coming, I've got intake manifold gaskets coming, head bolts have arrived. I'm going to order some other bits and pieces like a chrome dipstick. I might do a chrome sump or maybe a high volume sump. Look at maybe cleaning these up, polishing them or something. Paint the block, paint the heads, just give it a general clean up and go from there. And also, I'm pretty sure you would have seen in the background on my last video, I've also scored this HQ front. So this is actually a commercial front, which is why it's got the ugly indicators in there, and the grille, which Holly wants to show you. So I'm going to be putting this on the front of my car. I'm going to remove those indicators. I'm going to get the HQ bumper, which has the indicators in it, remove this grille and put the more commonly known HQ grille in there. This radiator support is a little rusty, as you can see down there, but it's going to be a lot more fixable than mine, because mine is worse than this here, all the way along on both sides. So even if I don't repair it, I'll get another one, because HQ ones, you can come across them a lot more. They're a lot more common than the WB, because I found out the WB commercial, the same as that, They share the same radiator support as the Statesman, so that's why you cannot find them. And as soon as you do find, as soon as one does come up, they get snapped up really quick because they rust out really bad. So I'll probably leave that badge on there. I do have HQ tail lights to go with it as well, so I won't have the ugly WB lights on there. So I'm not sure when I'm going to start working on this because I got a bit busy this weekend and the weather's not the best, but I will drag that engine out and make a start on that. Alright, made a start at painting this bad boy up. So I've done a coat, just using these old rusty rocker covers just to seal up the top, so I don't have to worry about masking it or anything. I'm not going to worry about the sump obviously because I'm going to replace it with maybe a chrome one or a high volume sump like I said earlier. So I do need to concentrate on bits in there where you can still see the red around the spark plug and the bolt holes. So I have just wheeled it outside because it was raining on and off, and I'm using this manifold. It's a spare one just to seal the top, so I don't have to worry about masking that off either. Probably a lazy way of doing it, but there's spare bits that I'm not using, so surplus to my needs. But otherwise it's looking alright. Same with this timing cover case, I'm not using this one either, so that's why I thought I'd put that on. Use that to spray around, but otherwise it's coming out alright. So I'll do a few more coats and I might set the other rocker covers on that I'm going to use, and maybe my manifold and carby, and show you guys how it looks. And there we go. That's the rocker covers I'll be using. That manifold, which is a, what is it? Performer, Holden Performer. But it's the older Brock, so it's a 8. Looks like I need to touch up a bit of my paint there, because the other rocker covers obviously folded over slightly. But that's alright, can get to that. Yeah, so there we go. That's about all I'm going to be doing for now, because I'm waiting on manifold gaskets, inlet manifold I should say, and exhaust manifold. And I'm going to need to get timing cover gaskets, I'm going to need water pump gaskets, I'm going to need fuel pump gaskets, I'm going to need air cleaner, I've got push rods coming because the heads have been off. Just trying to think what else. I painted the spark plugs, yes, I've got brand new ones for it. These were painted, and these heads were actually on a 308 and the plugs were painted on that too, so that's why I just left them in there. So I do need to touch up the likes of under here, but I'll wait till it's a bit more nicer of a day. I need a mask up under there, obviously, get that little bit. Otherwise, all in all, that will be going in there onto there. Alright, thanks for watching.